Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as China. Today we'll starting by enhancing our religion, and I asked you in the end of the previous episode which beliefs you guys would choose, and well, this time I didn't get surprised that there's some clear favorites, especially when it comes to second follower belief. The choice was pretty much between mandirs and synagogues. Those get the most votes. I was surprised that no one would go with inspiration. I still think that it's not a bad choice because it's not that easy to get culture usually, but it's true that we are China, so we get culture from our passive ability. So I dismissed this option because of that, and that's the same reason why in the end I decided to not go with mandirs. They're pretty good, and I was so close that I almost wanted to take them, but we get food from the passive ability, so we have decent enough growth. If we are playing any other civ, I would most likely pick mandirs. The 10% is pretty good, and also we shouldn't underestimate the effect on spies. The fact that this prevents the AIs from assassinating great people. That's actually huge. I'd say that's almost more important than the whole food thing, because once we enter Renaissance era, enemy spies will become such a pain in the ass, and because we are a leader, they will all go to us. So that's one thing. And then the second part of the spying is they can't disrupt unit production. If this was just can't disrupt production without the unit part, then I would go with mandirs, and I think they would be the best choice for any civ. But when it's only about units, it's not that important. What I hate about spies is when they disrupt my wonder production, and yeah, they can't, or the mandirs can't prevent that. But it still was close, and as I said, if we are playing any other civ, I would most likely take them to help with the growth. But with China, I'll go with synagogues. And there are two main reasons. I don't really care about the production too much. It's nice to have, of course. But one thing, they reduce crime. And when we look on... can we see it here? We can see it here. When we look on our unhappiness, I can quite effectively get rid of all the sources of unhappiness except crime, and as we progress through the game, crime will become worse. Even if you build all the crime reducing buildings, it will be still quite a big problem. At least that's my experience. So if I can get an extra building that helps with that, I really should take it. And because it's quite easy for us to have We Love the Emperor's Day in all cities. We will have the 15% science boost most of the time. That's actually huge. We are focusing on science pretty heavily, so this helps us to snowball the science even more. So it was close with the mandirs, but because of the civ that we are playing, the synagogues win. So let's go with that. And enhancer belief, well, here most people agree that these are not that good. There's some favorites still, but well, this really doesn't have such a significant effect on the religion. In the end, I decided to go with clericalism just because of the happiness. I'm really not good with all this diplomacy stuff. But, well, happiness is not easy to get. So if we can get a little bit of extra happiness, how much would that be? +1 happiness for every 2 cities following this religion. So right now it will be, I don't know, 5, 6 happiness, something like that. Maybe every 2 cities, not even owned city. So maybe like 7. I would say like 7 happiness. Plus, as we grow, it should increase. It's not much, but, well, every bit of happiness can help. I mean, it's a huge difference when it gets to the situation where your happiness is going down because of, for example, war weariness, and you can stay at +1 or -1. I mean, that's a huge difference. So every little bit of happiness can make a difference. So let's get it here. The rest really wouldn't have more significant difference. By the way, about zealotry, the ability to buy units in cities, it's interesting, and maybe I would take it if I took a different second belief. If I went for inspiration, I would probably take something that will allow me to spend the accumulated faith. But here I'll be spending the faith on buildings, so I wouldn't have enough for units. That's why I'm not going with the zealotry. Okay, so this is our religion. Yes, and I think I should start playing already because there was a lot of talking. How does it look like? Everything looks okay-ish, I would say. By the way, yeah, this is fine. Let's end the turn. We still have to do something about Carthage. No, I want your cities first, then we can have peace. Yeah. Oh, we are done with the road here? Are we? Yeah. Okay. Let's send this guy north. We're gonna need more than one worker around London. They're working pretty fast, but still not fast enough. What about our Drummonds? Huh. 1, 2, 3... Maybe I should have sent them into the city. Could have been a mistake. Okay, how much money do we have? Is it enough for this upgrade? Yes. Move forward. Same here, and let's move that trebuchet. Together with the longswordsman, I think this group should be strong enough to take the city. Now we just have to get rid of all these ships. Somehow convince Dido to accept the peace treaty and move this group north, because here we are also strong enough to take the city with 2 trebuchets. But well, first we have to do something about those ships. Let's focus on this one. Doesn't really matter. I'm strong enough to kill it with 1 hit. No! I hate it when the tooltip lies. I hope this guy is fine. Oh well. Problem is I can't move in the range. And we don't have the extra range because I took a different promotion. Okay. And again? How many ships? Well, we can't see any ships around. Should I risk it or not? Is it worth it? No, it's not. You are growing, really? Well, don't care about that. But these two attacks, that was quite unfortunate we didn't get those kills. Oh, hello. I like what I see. Okay, let's take the range this time. I should have some range units with extra range. So let's give it to this guy. Okay, here, this should be enough for a kill. There's another kill. Well, I can't kill the swordsman, it seems, but if I hit him, that pretty much guarantees he won't try something stupid like disembark. And actually this time it was enough. Yeah, I was hoping that the tooltip was lying again and do some more damage. That was a good turn. Okay, stay here. Actually, no. You hide in the city. We killed some ships, but I still think it's not safe around here. You guys... No, I don't want to start moving forward yet. I need to wait until we peace out Dido. You willing to talk, finally? No. Who still needs orders? You'll stay in the city, and next. And by the way, I should probably buy some of those buildings. Might not be a bad idea. Oh. How much is that? 700. Okay. I thought we had enough for 2, but yeah, I didn't expect 700. Let's see, how does it look like with crime in the capital? 2, it's probably not gonna change anything. Oh, it really did reduce crime by 1. Wow. Okay, good. And heal up. Okay, let's just build another mine. Huh. How bad idea is it to attack the Drummond? Well, I tried it a couple of times and it always was a really bad idea. So let's just try to run away from him. Well, I'm not gonna lock these 2 tiles. Wait. But I think now it might be safe. Because I think she retreated with her ships and she can't get enough ships to us in 1 turn. Okay, we got this pikeman that could be useful. And arena, what's gonna be next? I'd like to get some more units, but the production here kind of sucks. Excuse me. How does it look like with happiness? That's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5. Okay, let's go with a workshop. Even like this, it's gonna be +5 production. Next. Oh, finally. I'll refuse right now. I'm hoping that she might just move closer with some units. No. I was hoping we could get more kills before we peace out. I think I could still catch those embarked units. How does it look like here? Let's improve those forests. And you'll hide in the city. Okay. First, let's see if I was right. Can we? No, we don't have... Actually, this could work. Okay, well, we are not getting more kills, which is unfortunate, but yeah, there is nothing I can do. Okay, 8 plus 88. Can we get more cash, maybe? I'd prefer that. It was 681. And like 2? I think this is better. Okay, let's work the forge. Or maybe the university first. We want the science. We'll get the production from workshop. Council is done, so definitely papermaker. And yeah, and I should get at least papermakers everywhere when it comes to science. Those papermakers are pretty damn good. Okay, one more turn, then we start moving all the units, I think. And you can join the army. Embassy, sure. And now she's friendly. It's like nothing happened. Just fought for like 500 years. She lost her navy basically to us. And one turn later, she wants embassies and is friendly to us. Where's Macau? To the north, right? It was probably just a broken city connection because of some ship somewhere. Okay. Uh, 25, 27. I think that's fine. And in a few turns, this will be 5 production tiles. So I think it's worth working. Wow, we don't have unhappiness here. That is surprising. Don't think we need the workshop. That would be only +2. 1, 2, 3. That's potential in the range. 1, 2, 3. This is in the range, but yeah, it will take forever until we get them. So workshop can wait. Maybe armory? Or how long will it take to get a settler? Let's actually get a settler here. We're gonna need one. No, we're gonna need two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're getting workshop. But can we get some more settlers here? Let's say workshop will have to wait. We're gonna need a settler to replace Bolovayo and settler here as well. Also about settlers, I think now it's worth waiting for banking. We'll enter Renaissance era with banking, because then we can get pioneers. We'll have to upgrade them. How much is that? Settler. It's only 195 to upgrade settlers into pioneers. Then colonists are pretty expensive, but settlers seem to be pretty cheap. Yeah, so we will build those settlers, then upgrade them with money, and start the city with pioneers. It will delay those cities by, let's say, this will be 15 with the bonuses we are getting, plus this will be like 20 turns, again, counting in the bonuses, flat science that we are getting. So, let's say 40 turns, that's how long it will take to get banking. But then we start with, I think, like 6 buildings in the new cities that would otherwise take 80 turns to build. So by waiting 40 turns, we basically like save up 40 turns or something like that. We'll wait before we start 2 new cities. You can move north. You actually may need some ships around here. Wait, and how does it look like here? We're gonna need a while to get in position. We're gonna move this way, here, and you have the extra range, which means you'll be able to hit the city from this style. You know what, you'll just stay here. Maybe it's not a bad idea having a ranged unit in this city. Now we have to figure out how do we attack Bolovayo. And this might be useful. Let's move our generals with our armies. No. Where is that? Ah. Okay, policies. I usually go with fraternity first and equality after that. But our happiness is kinda low. The extra production, we have enough money. Well, I think I'll go with fraternity again. I mean, that science That's such a significant boost, and also the growth is important. I just hope that it's not too greedy and we'll have enough happiness until equality. Maybe we should. We'll lose some happiness after we conquer the cities, but it still should be fine. Okay, let's go. Yeah, also like plus 36 science. You're done with the camp. Yep. Problem is I won't be able to shoot here, so I'll have to move this Chukonu this way as well. I'd have to stand on the hill, and there are probably Drummonds, so I think a bad idea moving on that hill. Down here. Oh, I really hope this is the only Drummond he has here. Or, you know what, we can do this. I really don't want to risk losing the Chukonu. You can move this way. So we'll have one unit standing here, another one here, then the trebuchet here, and we can have, let's say, this guy here. That has to be enough to take the city in like 2 turns. Wait, we just have to get rid of that Drummond as fast as possible. Wait. Oh, no, you can move forward. You'll wait, and okay, let's move this guy closer this way. Next. Suleiman declared war on Mongolia. Really? Someone wants to be a hero. Huh. We could use another worker, and now we have money to buy one. I will do it. Still don't have that much money. 2,000 might have seemed like a lot, but it's not even enough to upgrade all the units that we have right now. But we still have so many tiles that need upgrading or improving. That's the right word. So I think one more worker is worth it. Okay, here we can lock this tile, and I think I'll lock this one. Well, there is a free worker. Maybe I should have checked that first, but it would take forever to move him north anyway, so I guess 2 workers are fine as well. So let's get some vision, but yeah, we can't get... Sure enough. Okay, let's stay hidden there. Can I somehow get into position where I would be able to hit that Drummond here, but then he can hit me as well? Although... I think this time I'll risk our ships. Because we need to take the city and we can't afford to have a Drummond bombarding our land units. If he focuses on our ships, fine. I'll try to do some damage in return. And I think losing a Drummond in exchange for the city is worth it. Of course, it's a question how many ships are hidden here. If he sends more, we'll have to retreat. Good. Really happy that we got the lighthouse. I think now these tiles are actually worth locking. And what else? Okay, council into papermaker into shrine. Let's just get the buildings that are easy to build. You are done with stoneworks. Well, I think the usual forge into arena. And how does it look like down here? Oh, don't like those swordsmen. Well, let's try it. Worst case scenario, we can just plunder bananas and retreat. You'll wait where you are. You'll have to wait. Okay. I hope I wasn't too greedy with the spearman. No, that's fine. That's a bit risky, but I think we have enough damage now to take the city pretty quickly, especially once the swordsman dies. And he's dying quite fast. Oh, almost. Okay. You can still pillage and fortify. Rich vein. A rich vein of blue marble was discovered at a quarry near the city. Your miners and masons have come to you to ask you what you would like to do with it. Huh. +2 culture for 120 turns. I'd rather something more permanent. 300 gold. And we'll have the king, or we'll have the emperor's day for 10 turns. But I think this is not 10 turns. This will be 30 turns. Because the timer here is for standard speed. And with the bonuses we are getting, This might be better. I mean, Wheel of the Emperor's Day for us is a bit better than for other civs. Also, I think we'll get more than 300 gold. And gold is something we could really use now. Okay, let's go with the first option. No, it was only 300. Okay. I think it's still fine. Now, how does it look like around Bulawayo? We can do a little bit of damage. This is risky, but I will attack with this Drummond as well. Here we can get vision. We have to know if more Drummonds are coming, and I'll move the Chukonu. I'm not sure that we can win a 2v1 against the Drummond, but with the help from a land unit, we should be able to do it. How does it look like? Poverty, crime. I think walls. Or armory. That's a science and production. Yeah, let's get armory. I really should build walls in the coastal cities. Well, armory first, then we'll see. Now, general can stay on this tile. That's good enough. And let's do some damage. That wasn't bad. Here we have to pillage. Yeah, and I think the swords, or I mean longswordsman, if he fortifies here, he should be able to hold off some spearmen. No, you never know with Shaka. You'll stay here. There is the worker. Let's get the adjacency bonuses for as many farms as possible. Later, I may change some of these farms into, how are they called? Into villages. But first I have to decide where I'm gonna build roads, because I want to get as much as possible from villages on roads, of course. Next. Okay. So far so good. Range combat strength outside friendly territory. That sounds good. And that's against anything. That's a bonus we would have every time we are fighting someone offensively. Outside friendly territory. So it's even while standing on the neutral tiles, I think. Indirect fire. I think we can wait with the indirect fire. Cover is not bad either. I like infiltrators. Now, can we finish off the swordsman? Yep. Yeah, and now we have enough damage to take the city easily. Let's shoot as many times as possible so that all the units get experience. There is the city. For now, I'll make it the puppet. I need to wait for, not just for settlers, I need to wait for all the, how they call it, all the pioneers, yeah. So we'll keep these cities for a while. Now the other side. Yes, another Drummond down. It feels so good killing Sheka's ships after he caused so many problems. Now, let's get a kill here. And again, let's try to get experience before we capture the city. And that will be another puppet for now. Good, and now, Sheka. We can talk about peace now. And we should be able to get another city from this. Not that we need it, but probably might as well burn it. And, interesting. Do we want him to become... No. I thought this would be possible. I'm surprised actually that it's not possible to vassalize him. So I don't think that he has too many cities left. You can actually check. He has 5 cities still, because the capital is not in the list. Okay, so that's more than I expected. Would you give me one of your larger cities? Nope. You'd give me one of the smaller cities. But how much money you have? So not that much. If he had decent income, I'd try to take all of his money and leave his cities. Nodwengu. This is the city I want to raise. We started here, and now how much money can we get from? I should really get the cash. 411 and like 6. Yeah. I think this looks good. Propose. And we definitely want to raise that city. Where did this happen? Was it Bulawayo that got converted as we captured it? Probably. Yeah, here we can see it. Bulawayo has marble. There's Mandate of Heaven, more Mandate of Heaven. But for getting a city from the peace treaty, we didn't get a proc of Mandate of Heaven. That's something I wanted to know. There, another decent bonus from, I think that was from capturing this city. And where are all these bonuses coming from? That's again from flipping a city, but I don't know which one. Or maybe I just didn't cancel it the last time. Whatever, but it was a lot of flat bonuses. Now, how does it look like with the settlers? 2 and 3 turns. How does it look like with our research? Yeah, that sped up the guilds by quite a bit. After guilds, we have to enter the Renaissance era, because we want the pioneers. I'm really not looking forward to that. I hate the transition from medieval to Renaissance because of spies. And after that, we'll just rush scientific theory. I want to get through Renaissance era as fast as possible. Okay, and by the way, I'm saving the faith. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just buy, where is it, a missionary immediately. But that's why I was saving the faith for a missionary. Once we start the cities that I'm planning here, I want to be able to flip them immediately. And that's why I wasn't buying more buildings. And maybe after this missionary, one more. Because it seems that we might be able to flip Ulundi. But well, that will have to wait for the next episode, or until the next episode. We are done with this one, and finally we are done with all these wars. I don't know how long it's been, but now we are at peace for a while. Oh, one more thing. I'd definitely forget about it. Next time, again, I want to build a caravan quickly. But that will be definitely all for this episode. As usual, I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.